remarkable. For the first time in a year, quarterly collections will have exceeded Pilate's projections. And if the fishermen are no longer fishing on Shabbat. Have an olive, Matthew.
You play Quintus, and I have to admit, among my favorite characters.
Oh boy, oh boy. You do know that Jesus is a character in this show.
I
You know, maybe.
I do. It's just something you bring to him that I just absolutely love to see. Who is Quintus now versus who we met at the start?
That's a really good question. And I think that he is a slightly different person now.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, you have me to interpret for you.
Forgive me, Peter. It's urgent.
No kidding. I think that when we met Quintus, he didn't really have to deal with a whole lot of consequences. And now, especially in season 4, which is an intense season, he will have to deal with consequences. There are very, very real consequences, and I think that changes a person.
Do you have a favorite scene so far?
I mean, I love the scene in season 2 where I get to talk one-on-one with Jesus.
Oh.
I like that scene for a lot of reasons. There's some kind of cool stuff that happened behind the scenes with that. That scene was shot earlier than it should have been shot because of scheduling issues. It was during the pandemic, so it was supposed to be shot, a week later than it was. And they called me one day and said, "Hey, can you come in tomorrow and do this scene?"
Wow.
Yeah, and it, when that happens, that means everyone, the entire production arm, has to make a scene happen that was not supposed to happen for a week. So sort of everyone really had to be firing on all cylinders for a fairly important scene. And to see everyone come together that way and support each other and kind of make the impossible happen was like heartening and inspiring. And it's one of my favorite days that I've ever had on any set. But I also just love the scene because it's just two people talking for 6 minutes, and that's rare in television. I like the dramatic irony that Quintus doesn't know who he's talking to, and is so cavalier in this conversation when he's probably talking to the most important figure in Western history, I think that's my favorite scene.
Don't slobber. And Matthew, you're so wonderfully odd, keenly intelligent, but it's your reactions to the world I love.
You've had time to grow with this and sit with it and watch it grow. What is it about The Chosen that we love so much? Why are we so wanting more? Why? Why do you think?
I think because it's an important story. So there's that. I mean, that's an immediate draw. That's kind of a given. Right. But the fact that Dallas and the cast and the writers and the whole production has approached this sort of big story with playfulness and authenticity and intimacy, right? We really get to drill down into the humanity of the people that knew Jesus and the humanity of Jesus himself. And I think that is relatable and accessible for this giant story, right? It provides a way in that you can really grasp. And I think that's why the show is what it is.
Unbelievable. So simple. You're dismissed.
Brandon Potter's incredible voice may sound familiar to you as he can be heard in various cartoons, video games, audiobooks, and so much more.
Just moments away,
Ethan.
Jesus.
it's the ladies' turn.
She's also a daughter. She's a sister. She just has just so many wonderful just dynamics.
To talk about their roles in The Chosen and the significance of bringing Jesus' story to life.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our CBN Europe YouTube channel or click on the video on the right for more content. Click the link below to go to our website.